What is going on, everybody? Alright, so today just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So for the next 12 months I want to do basically 12 skill builder type of builds. First one's going to be a black walnut whiskey cabinet. I really want to press myself on this and try out some joinery that I haven't done. So once that build video comes out, hopefully you guys enjoy that. But want to give you guys a quick update. So right now I'm working on getting the basically components milled down to size, cut up, then into glue up, so that way I can get my panels a little bit wider than what they came from the wood lumber supplier. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I get my wood seams jointed. And for those people who aren't woodworkers and don't understand what jointing is. Alright, so jointing is where I am taking two faces and making it perfectly flat. So that way when you put the two boards together, basically you're trying to get this seam here in the middle to more or less disappear. That's your goal. And that's how you know you have a nice tight joint there. So my method of doing this, so this is actually first time I've done this type of marking. It was something that I'd seen from a video, and I actually really liked it, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So the way I marked everything, and for those people who dive down the YouTube hole much like I do, and you guys see all those cool guys with their wax pencils to write on black walnut, because pencil doesn't show up at all on black walnut. You don't need it. You can steal a piece of chalk from your kids. So anyways, this is going to be my D side, which is going to be my bottom side of my cabinet. And so basically what I did was I looked at the grain patterns and decided on this is the orientation that I wanted. So I needed to make this edge flat and this edge flat, so when I run them through the table saw here, I've got a straight edge to reference. So this is my first flat edge, and these are my second flat edges. So after I finished with the planer and getting them flat and milled down and everything like that, what I did was I have a piece of board that I got from a cabinet that from a cabinet shelf that I know is super flat, super straight. So I used that as my straight edge, taped this edge, ran this edge through the table saw, through the blade of my table saw, so that way as I taped it to that other flat edge, even if this had a bow or a curve, my fence wouldn't reference this side of the board, it would reference the flat edge of that shelf. So after I ran that through, now I have got one straight flat edge that is 90 degree to my faces, because I was holding it down to the bed of my table saw. So did the same thing on this one, and then after that what I did was I took both these boards, and instead of just running them through both face up, what you can do is you take them and you essentially book match them. You take them like this, and then I will run these two edges through. And what this allows you to do is, even if your blade is, half a degree off or something like that, something that would be inconceivable to the human eye, even if, actually, let me keep those up, even if your saw blade is at an angle this way as you're running it through, because you are running it through like this, so even if it is tilted out half a degree, and so just looking at the extreme, so I'm just going to marry this joint portion up. Okay, so even if my board is like that, so I've got a long edge here and a short edge here, short edge, long edge. As I take those out, let's see if I can get this to actually work. That is the same angles, so when I put them together, my seam can essentially disappear for me. And that's what we're going for. So that way you can get a nice tight seam straight through. So that's how I do it. Obviously, that is not one, that's not the only method. Two, it's not even the preferred method. Obviously, if I had more space, I would love to have a jointer, and I could run it through a jointer, create that nice square flat edge, and go on about my merry way. But since I don't, table saw is really honed in. It's actually really good. Took a lot of time to kind of tune it in after the move, and it's creating really solid cuts, really good cuts, and these seams I'm really happy with. You can barely even notice them, so I know there's no gapping or anything like that. So just wanted to stop, give you guys a quick update, let you guys know what I'm doing here in the shop. So I've got one panel in glue up right now. Gonna get this panel in glue up hopefully tomorrow morning before I go to work. We'll see if that happens. You guys are actually currently sitting on my other 2 panel glue ups for the left and right side of my whiskey cabinet. As soon as I get all these through, then I get to start off working on all the joinery and the shelves inside, all that good stuff. So hope you guys have a great evening or a great day, whatever time you guys are watching this, and hope you guys enjoy the content, and hope you guys enjoy the build video once it comes out. Have a good one.